And there is a little bit of resistance from HellrangeR. Just keeping it alive for his team, but Lethal have taken control of side and they will get a plan. That's a good plan actually. But what they don't know is that there's still a player towards A main. There's actually two. Are they going to be able to secure this kill? Yes, Marzil goes straight in for it, and the A main person has been dealt with. But does he know there's actually another one? SkRossi is making his way as well. Marzil is probably going to be the use of bait over there. Not quite sure if he knows it. No, he doesn't. SkRossi will take him down as HellrangeR comes into the side along with skillZ. Both of them are finding kills one after the other. Now it's a 2v3. They don't know there's a player sitting behind the wall. LuciA gets the element of surprise onto him. They take the wall down and they find the kills as well. Now it's a 1v1. Both of them are pretty low. The Frenzy better in terms. They're not playing for, you know, the long plant. They're playing for the fight here.
Yeah, but Sensei gets taken down. I'm not quite sure if that was a fight that was needed, but regardless, he was trying to get some information. Now it's a 3v3, and this is when Global Esports can come in, but the Cosmic Divide coming in. KappA does have the horn to work with, which is going to get a lot of information if they don't take it out, and that does get information. But the curveball comes in, skillZ gets taken out. Marzil can find one more, he finds one more. What in the world is going on, Marzil? That shouldn't be allowed, that is illegal. I'm not quite sure they wanted to go in for a contact play. I kind of missed the fact if they made some noise over there or not, but should be. Question is he going to be able to find that pick? That's all the more important for him to stay alive over there, but KappA comes in clutch for his teammate to back him up and get the drop on the shoot, but Sensei just going in, and HellrangeR is going to take him down with that fragment being there. Rossi is going to take him down once again. A 2v4. It's not going to be easy. They do have the Cosmic Divide available. I'm not quite sure if they want to use it right now, but that wall is going to be super useful. And look, oh my lord, Rossi. Yeah, I feel like he's not warmed up yet. But they want to go in. They want to go all guns blazing, which I feel like is a pretty smart thing to do. Chain the pace up, especially when you've just lost your round and not let them catch up to your pace. But look at that, Marzil once again getting that initiative. Can he find the second as well? He does. He finds a drop onto HellrangeR, and this is turning out to be a nightmare for Court Squad because they only have 2 players alive, and that KO is going to get taken out of the equation. Should we finishing him off so that ultimate Nalkamon goes away as well, and Marzil just casually strolling in. Somebody needs to remind him this is not deathmatch.
Enemy remaining.
Oh, KappA. He's having a difficult time himself. The wall's still active, and they're actually going through it. Okay, Rossi. That's exactly why you can see KappA playing towards Art. He's keeping a pretty passive angle towards A. And Lightningfast is starting to make movements. He's afraid that somebody might have, you know, bypassed him as they're heading into the A site now. Got resistance, and SkRossi connecting his shots finally.
30 seconds left.
Waits for more, and he gets more. He gets rewarded for his patience as Lethal are slowly falling short.
I felt like KappA was about to get taken down over there, but his presence of mind comes in clutch. skillZ gets one more. It all comes down to fade all.
Rossi himself peeks out in the open, and he gives himself up. That is the Sage gone, which means the wall's not available. Look at Marzil. This man's going on a rampage. He's got a player behind him, doesn't check him. He gets his life taken away as well. 4 versus 3. The defense is on the advantageous position as they got the Nightfall going through as well. Position of 1 given away. They know there's still 1 player behind side, and Sensei, though, gets a great kill onto KappA, and now it's a 3v3 retake.
It is a 3v3 retake, which should not be a 3v3 by the way with the first pick that they got, but Marzil just kept on going in. He didn't care. And with the flash drive being primed up, it is going to be a 3v1. HellrangeR, they're getting the first one. Needs to find the second as well. Look at Lightningfast is in a bit of a pinch. Running back coming in. Is he going to use a curveball? He won't, and it will get taken down. So I'm not quite sure if they're going to commit to A or is it going to be a fake, but from what it looks like, it is going to be an A commit, and look at them just going in. But Sensei trying to fly. He's going to get taken down. Marzil quickly being traded out, but LuciA is not going to let that slide. He's not going to give it up. Rossi once again in a clutch situation in a 1 versus 2. Universe, what do you think about this?
Oh boy, I'm thinking now that he might be able to do it. He knows where LuciA is. He knows that the smoke's gone up, so he could have a free shot, and he will. LuciA stuck in that corner. Probably never won if they hadn't got SkRossi, and Marzil now trying to make up some charging towards the side, and he runs out again, peeking without a flash for the 2nd time. And there's an off angle held by HellrangeR, which is going to be completely exploited by Rossi, as the B side is being split up in approach, and skillZ is stuck in a tight corner. They still able to find one. Make that a double. Is it going to be a triple? No, it isn't. Sensei will go down pretty much low. He's probably done his job, skillZ, to keep his team in the running for this round.
I feel like Lethal Esports is still in the game. They have the spike. They have the control of the site as well. If they can find one more pick, but LuciA is in a tough spot. He's going to get taken down. He's trying to sneak in. And Sensei is just going to wait it out. But the snake bite going in, and Sensei will get taken down as well. But that snake bite is not in the best of positions. And KappA coming in.
They've got a Prowler running in there, and Marzil to follow that up as well. As he's already crossed in. Shivy, a double peek from them, and KappA's going to be spammed down. HellrangeR's picked up the operator this time, and he's going to get a kill. And that's Rossi falling, which means there is going to be no healing available for the rest of the team apart from Marzil this time. And the ultimate comes through, no utility available, no smokes, and HellrangeR is just doing the God's work for his team here. And he's got 3. They've got 1 man left to kill. They actually don't know where he is. He up close, and now they know, and they will deal with him. Corner, as they run in towards KappA, he's 22 HP, a bullet to the body will finish him off, but that grenade is huge from HellrangeR. It isolates the fight, and Marzil drops dead. Rossi goes down to him as well, as the IGR protects his veteran teammate. And now Lethal are in a difficult spot after having such a good start to this round.
I'll be honest, the idea was there. The execution was there as well. It's just they got a little unfortunate with their picks towards A main especially. But I think we'll talk about that in just a bit. It's still a 2v3 retake, which is still possible. But Sensei not being able to get on top of the wall, that is unfortunate. He's going to miss that shot. And once again, Headhunter is super expensive, not easy.
The fact that there is a wall towards Art, this time they're going to go and challenge it. I think they might be able to jump over it if at all given time. But Sensei is aware of the fact that there is going to be a B push. He takes out the spike as well. And that's big problems for the side of God Squad, as this full buy from the side of Lethal is going to prove to be pretty easy for them to deal with. KappA and SkRossi though find 3 kills. How the hell did that just go down? The operator strikes, and now they're in a 2v2. The IGL and the Spearhead working together. This duo has been on the forefront of many clutches. And HellrangeR has a lot of utility to actually try and find out every single corner of this B-long side of Pearl.
Oh yeah, and he uses the knife perfectly. Now the problem is Sensei can't even fall back, but he needs to take that fight. Is he going to be able to take it? That is the question. He does have a flash out available, but look at that, Sensei playing into perfection, not overcommitting. He has information. Got the first pick as well, and now Rossi has been hurt, so he will probably get taken down as well, and that is exactly what happened.
How is this? HellrangeR's probably called us that they want to go towards A. They've probably sold enough of a fake here. Marzil is holding down towards that back of B side, holding Link, and they might just be a little bit more on the
30 seconds
overthinking
left.
side. Okay, you know what? Maybe they're not actually coming here. And Sensei has the perfect angle. That's such a neat angle to hold, and he gets rewarded for it. And because there's no utility, they're going to have to dry peek out. And there comes Rossi with the double.
Where are you?
True, that is true, but for now, Shivy just waiting it out, using the Prowler, trying to find some sort of information. Marzil is on the lurk. The question is he going to find the drop on the KappA and a C-main? But KappA will slap LuciA into his next life. Marzil, in the meantime, gets one. He'll find one more, that is the question, but he needs to stay alive. We'll get traded out really quickly. How in the world does Lethal Esports lose this round from the position they were in? Because Marzil had the perfect drop. All they had to do was stay alive on the A side, and that is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. This is exactly where they could have sealed the deal. There we are. Sensei will get taken down. And being pulled off by teams in India is an age-old tale. But Jerk spot. A lot of ults coming in. The knife ball coming along with the null command, with the fragment going towards backside. I feel like this is the perfect execute to control the pace of the game, and now Lethal. I mean, sure, the Alpha lose is on most likely, unless of course they end up getting a couple of crucial picks. We do have the Viper's Pit being used over here, so I'm not quite sure how they can counter that. But Sensei, oh my lord, somebody needs to stop this man with any sniper that he has in his hands. But LuciA is going to get revived, and all comes down to the Viper all alone now. Suddenly, it's swinging back in the favor of Lethal Esports. Lightningfast does get spotted, but can he get taken down? That is a question. No, he spots. Oh my god, he spots a flare. Pulls this off. It's going to be incredible. But look at that. For now, Lightningfast trying his best to stay alive, but she will get spotted. Oh my lord! There's not a lot you can do when you get taken out like that, but Rossi needs to step up and maybe get a pick or two. But he'll find 1 in 5 seconds as well, but does not get the third. But look at Marzil, the amount of information that he has. He is going to get spotted for sure, but the Nightfall being used over here to try and delay the plan. A lot of information. I think he knows exactly where all the players are. And HellrangeR, he needs to stay put while Marzil tries to backstab. And he had run it back available. He has information as well. But the question is, does he have enough time? I mean, he does have enough time, but can he see him buy him enough time for him to come back? No, they can't. Cherie and LuciA.
Nobody's actually challenging him. He's got a free avenue to work with. If at all they can smoke off that trap for him. Not gonna look likely, but yeah, there it is. Sensei finds a jiggling KappA, and that is the advantage that they needed. Got an Astral Wall available as well, which as I speak about it, comes in from the attack, not from the defense actually. And Marzil out goes and he gets a free kill. That Sensei, it's on another one, and with that, it is the God Squad attack being completely shut down right here towards the B-long position.
Oh, they got dismantled. It all comes down to Rossi all alone, but the problem is it doesn't have a lot of health to work with after using the Cosmic Divide, but Sensei does. You have enough information to try and get that pick. LuciA is going to be on the backside, but he needs to find a pick on KappA. Look at the almost taking him down through the Viper's pit, but not going in for the default plan. They actually want to push in. That is pretty smart. It's pretty. Oh my lord! No way, LuciA. No way he wins this fight. That is so unfortunate.
Well, the plan still hasn't gone down. It's still yet to go. Marzil's actually keeping it so close and alive, but HellrangeR, he brings it down even closer. Work with and he doesn't get it.
Entertaining thing of that round because God Squad had it in their bag. It's just that they couldn't close it out for whatever reason. Now Sensei is he's going to get forced back.
A lot of resistance coming in this way, as we can see the side of Lethal are taking in sight. They are actually not gonna let the side of God Squad, you know, stay in their lines. They're gonna actually let them come closer, and that's a problem. SkRossi getting another HellrangeR triples up as well, as they've got a 5v2 on their hands, and Marzil is trying his level best to keep this close by, but SkRossi is just too good. And so with Lightningfast, not quite sure he's got his wall. This is going to be a problem. Out comes the ultimate from the KO as HellrangeR takes out LuciA for free with that grenade, and SkRossi is extending his mark. Why? Unfortunate, unnecessary, and it throws them in a 4v2. Mambo, was that really supposed to be the way?
Oh, well, I guess we'll find out, but KappA is going to be on the backside. Nobody knows from Lethal Esports. They don't know that KappA's coming into the launcher. He has 3 blended bomb, gets one, nails a second, needs to find the third, but can he find it? That is a question. Rossi is still staying alive, still keeping the hopes alive, but KappA is smarter than that. He's not going to commit to that. He's going to fall back. Fake defuse comes in. Rossi gets taken down. Marzil finding one more, but he needs to stick it. Is he going to stick it? That is the question. He is probably... No, never mind. He's actually not going to stick it. Expecting KappA to come in from Art. Now, oh my god.